Morning everybody out there. Doing some videos. I tried starting last year but didn't get a lot done, so gonna try this year to get some. I'm gonna do some peonies today that are just now coming up. So here's a tree peony. I wish I could remember all the names of my peonies. I just can't, and I need to search out some. Then again, I have the tags somewhere, but here's a tree peony which comes back every year. See, it comes out on a woody stalk that keeps growing. We got some lower stuff coming in down there, and then the new stuff coming in up top. And let's see if we see any buds yet. I'm not yet, but I'll probably see some pretty soon. There's another one I need to move come fall. That is a coral sunset, and used to be really pretty peony with lots of nice flowers. But my Pieris japonicas have grown in and cut off the sunlight to it, so that one's going to come out this fall. Here's a few more single blooming peonies, and I do not know the names of them either. I'm really bad at that. I have to look them all up. I should know them all before I start filming. But yeah, those I got as one plant, which the mother plant's still in the backyard, and from a good friend about 12 years ago, and I've divided it probably 4 times now. Have another plant I saved. Someone years ago was getting rid of a bunch of irises, and they had some peonies in some pots that they were just going to get rid of. So I started that one with just, I think I had 3 or 4 stalks coming up, and now it bloomed really nice. So the peonies do require quite a bit of sun. This one gets a lot of sun from coming from the east over here, and I have to trim back these thundercloud plums because they've gotten bigger than I thought they would, and they do block out some of the sun. So I'll get that going pretty soon. Let me move on to another spot here soon. All right, back over here. Here is a Carl Rosenfeld. As you see, coming up through the ground there, with some other stuff around it. Columbine loves to grow out here in Washington. I think I got some lily of the valley over there starting to sprout up. But yeah, I need to. That was my first peony I bought back in, things around 2002, and it actually started in my backyard. So yeah, about 20 years ago, and it kept getting bigger. So after about 5-6 years, I divided it, and now I have, what do I have? I had 4 big ones. This one I planted in here probably around 2010, and yeah, it gets big with lots and lots of blooms. And some of the other spots I've had to dig up and divide them out. I sold some off last fall, and then I got them in pots, which I'll show you how I potted up a bunch of my peonies. But that's Carl Rosenfeld, and I'll do some pictures as it gets bigger, or some videos, and then in bloom. Over here is where I've dug up, and I divided some of my peonies last fall. Some of the ones I could not remember the names and stuff, but they were just crowded, or they were in some shade areas and not growing very well. So here's one that I did. Just put peony red, September 4th, so I know, but coming out nice there. There's some more, and just try, you know, like some of them I just put peony unknown. What else do I have in here? There's another peony there, there. Some more here, and here. There should be some whites also. And then I think there's a one that starts with a K. I'll look it up. Red and white combo. And you see some other stuff I dug out to divide up some spots. I have some barberry I trimmed all my barberries up, and I was tired of the rabbits coming over here eating stuff, so I kind of made a little barrier. So yeah, not the best, but it was something to try to deter the rabbits from coming through. Had some hellebore. I got more hellebores out front. I could show another. I split up a bunch of hellebores and have a bunch of them coming up nicely in some pots to try to find a spot to put in. All right, you can also do peonies in pots. Here is a Bartzilla, which I started 2 or 3 years ago, and nice big yellow flowers, really pretty. I like that one for the yellow. Here's another one. I do not where the tag went. I have it someplace, but it is a pinkish flower, double, really pretty. Got another wild columbine coming in there. So but yeah, you can do them in pots. I'll probably let them grow this season, and then I'll find some spots in my yard to transfer these to, and see how they do there. All right, here's a new little spot, little round garden I dug out last year and divided up some of my peonies. So, and again, I should have tagged them, but I didn't. As summer rolls around, peonies out here don't bloom till June, July, really. So I'm on Whidbey Island, Washington, so kind of up in the northwest coast. We're pretty close to the water, maybe 200 yards away from the ocean. High bluff, so we get lots of sand. You probably saw some of that in the pictures earlier. I get lots of sand out here. But here's one I divided up into 3. Here's a single one that I put in. This is a really pretty big red flowers, not the Carl Rosenfield, a little more pink to them, but really fragrant. So then here's another one I divided. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 7 back in this little lot here that I'm trying to dig up. Here's a couple more in a raised bed that's fallen apart, which I'm gonna, after things bloom, this bed will come down, and instead of doing a raised bed, I'll do like a oval egg-shaped garden. If I remember right, that was Bowl of Beauty, and this is another one of the red ones, reddish pink, that get really fragrant. And then where I dug up a white one, there's a single part that I didn't see, so that guy's still trying to survive. And then over here I have a bunch where darn daylilies have really taken off, so I'm gonna have to trim these out. But some more starts I did. There's a start in there, there's a start in there, another start there, a few more starts here, back there, and then a couple of the older ones that I divided up and have split. And you can see that we're pretty far north by, look how the stems are all kind of going towards the south. And that's the only thing that's frustrating out here is everything wants to go to the south because we are so far north, and the sun in the springtime is, you know, so far south of us. But midsummer, it's great because we get, you know, 16, 17 hours of daylight, which is nice. But everything seems to want to point to the south. So as you plant your peonies, try to think where they're going to grab that sun. And they really do need, you know, probably 8 hours of sun a day. If you look it up, I'm in zone, I think 7B. But it's a weird 7B because we don't get hot like other places. During the summertime, we might get, you know, low 80s if we're lucky. I drive 3 miles into town, it'll be mid to upper 80s. So yeah, kind of a different coastal. We get a lot of morning fog rolling in, which doesn't help things either, but you know, you just learn to deal with it. So but yeah, I just kind of wanted to take a quick video of the peonies coming up, and I'll do another video as they're starting to flush out nicely in about a month, and then some more videos like in June when they start to actually bloom, so you can see the different flowers. All right, thanks for joining in, and leave me some comments if you're growing some peonies out here in Washington State, especially on the northwest upper area of it, to give me some tips and ideas on how you do yours. All right, have fun.